Hey everybody, it's Lowell. Oh, that looked like my hair. That was weird, huh? Got a weird horn on my head. Anyway, this is Lowell with Refined Performance, and this is take 2 of this video. I was going to show you a cold start, and I actually did, but I'm not using that video clip because I messed up my words. So obviously I'm an amateur at this, but hey, you know, I'll learn as I go, and hopefully you guys will give me comments and, maybe give me some guidance along the way. Anyway, here's a cold start on my BMW 2008 BMW e60 M5. So now we're started. Here's a cool thing. You can see the tachometer, the RPM gauge. The red line shows a 7,000 right now, and it's if you're paying attention, it just slipped down a little bit because I just started the car. Obviously, you saw that. Just did the cold start, and I took some trash out and stuff like that. And I thought, hey, it's a good time to show how the red line adjusts itself as the car warms up. So it actually started up closer to 6,500. I want to say it starts a little bit higher when you first start the car, but as the car warms up, that red line will move down, and there it moved, just inched a little bit further down. So if I keep rambling on like I usually do, if I keep rambling on a little bit longer, you'll see it actually drop. There it goes again, a little bit more, and we give it a few seconds longer, and that red line will hit 7,500 here in a minute. And I usually allow a few minutes for it to warm up when I first start up. RPMs are idling around 1,000 RPMs, maybe a little bit higher. And we don't wear shoes in the house, so I'll come out in my slippers and I'll turn the car on, and I'll go put my shoes on, and by the time I put my shoes on, the idles drop down around the 750 range or so, and the red line, as it inches down, you'll see it'll be down closer to 7,000 and 6,500 or wherever it starts by that time. And I'm comfortable that it's warmed up enough I can go ahead and get on the road a little bit, and I still don't rev it. I still don't run the revs up too high. I might hit 5 grand, 5,500 before it warms up, but usually I keep it pretty low until the red line, as you can see, it's almost 7,500 now, until the red line peaks out at 8,200 or 8,250, whichever it is. Once that happens, I'm a lot more comfortable winding it out. The engine is really comfortable at a typical car with a red line of say 6,500 or so is usually pretty comfortable running at around 2 grand, 2,500 RPMs. Your mileage is kind of at an optimum there, and you're at a point where you can step on it a little bit, and the power is right there. Well, with this car, because it winds out so high, 8,200, I feel like that optimal point is right around 3 grand, where it's running smooth, it's not taxing the engine, and when you step on it a little bit, the power is there immediately. Obviously you feel the power even more as it approaches 4 grand and higher, but you feel the power. There's no lag, or there's no I don't want to call it hesitation, but there's no strain in acceleration, whereas with this car, right around 2 grand, if you're going down the highway and you're at 2 grand in whatever gear you're in, and you step on the gas there, it feels a little sluggish getting to 3 grand, and then the higher the RPMs, the more power you feel coming from the engine. So and that's why I said on I said on a video yesterday, I tried to do in the garage, like I said, but it was too dark, so I nixed that video, and you're going to get this video. I traveled, and I probably averaged 80 to 90, maybe 95 miles an hour on a trip from Vegas to the Tucson area, and I got really good gas mileage for what the car is, for a 5-liter V10. I got 17 to 18 miles a gallon, and I've actually gotten this car to perform at that speed, right around 3,000, 3,500 RPMs, and on long, flat, straight roads, get over 20 miles a gallon for stretches. So, and it's not the calculation that is showing up on the dashboard, because it calculates miles per gallon. That's actually stopping at the gas station, filling up, and determining how many miles per gallon I got from the last fill up to the fill up. So the efficiency of the engine around that 3,000, 3,500 RPM is really surprising, and you have that power at your fingertips. So I've rambled on long enough for this piece of the segment. As you can see, the red line has shifted all the way to almost 8,000 RPMs, and it's only got a little bit further to go. But that's all I was showing you on this video. I decided, until I learn some video editing skills, which I keep promising I'm going to do, until I learn some video editing skills, I will keep the video shorter, because I'm not showing you a whole lot in the video. But as I learn these video editing skills, I'll have a little bit longer videos and incorporate more things instead of just one small topic. So if you like this video, if you want some more information about the e60 M5, and I'm not, by any means an encyclopedia on the e60 M5, I'll just tell you from my experience of owning one, driving one for the past, 14, 15 months, and doing my own research. I'll share with you what I know about the e60 M5. So if you like this video, hit the like button, click subscribe, because there are more to come. This is refined performance. And to give you a little explanation of my thought behind it, because I did erase the last video, like I said, $30,000, right around $30,000 for this car, and I have a BMW, which is a luxury car, but I have a 500 horsepower V10 BMW, which is a performance car. So, the whole thought between the name of the YouTube channel, Refined Performance, is that you don't have to give up luxury to get performance. So keep that in mind, and moving forward, I met another guy here in Vegas that has an M5, a 2006 e60 M5, and like I told you before, my buddy has a 2011 e63 AMG, Mercedes e63 AMG, and I'll be profiling those cars on this channel as well. So, okay, so obviously it's another day, because I have a full tank of gas, and it says 250 miles to empty, and that is not accurate at all. But I wanted to turn this back on so you can see the 8,200 RPM red line over there, just to finish up without staying on in the video and rambling on much longer as I did in the first video, which would actually be at this point the second video, because I had to retake the first video, and the second video was where I was talking about the tachometer. So if that makes any sense to you at all, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, because I'll have more of this self-deprecating humor to come, and actually more about the M5 E60. So hope to see you on the next video.